These are the lures right here, boys. As you can see, 1 penny is the cost of the lure. Talk about budget fishing, baby. A penny, that's about as good of a budget as you can get. That's gonna be a fish. What did I say? I called that one. You little joker, you tried to hook me. Oh boy, we may be in for a ride here, kids. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we've got a juicy little pond right there. We've also got a truck bed that is open and filled with goodies. That's right, because I was online shopping the other day, fishing shopping, which I do pretty much all the time. Now, most of the time I go to shopcarls.com because that's just where I find most of the stuff that I use on a regular basis. But on occasion, I will go searching outside of the realm of shopcarls.com. We're talking about the wish.com sites of the world, the Amazon.coms, even like the Walmart.coms. On this particular time, just swallowed a gnat, there's bugs all over me. This particular time I was looking for the cheapest lure in the world, okay? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it gets any cheaper than 1 penny, 1 US cent. Now, like I said, I looked all over the place and I found all kinds of cheap lures. We're talking about probably 100 lures that cost less than $1. But we finally found a handful of lures that cost 1 penny, 1 cent. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you guys on the screen in just a moment exactly how much these things cost. Now, of course, when you buy a lure for 1 penny, you're gonna have to, pay some tax and some shipping and handling maybe. So, it's not exactly like 1 penny for the entire transaction, but the lure itself cost a penny, and it does not get any cheaper than a penny. I narrowed it down to 3. That's what these guys are right here, and we'll show them to you in just a second. I narrowed it down to 3 lures, and the goal in today's video is going to be obviously to open them up, take a look at them, see how they look for a penny. Crazy to be able to even say a penny lure. I don't know if I've ever seen a penny lure before, but that's pretty cool. Now, I know there's also like free lures out there, like on Wish, where you just pay the shipping and handling, but that's not really cheap, the cheapest lure when it's free. I don't know, I just felt like the ones that cost a penny were actually the ones that would represent the cheapest lure. But the goal is gonna be unbox these things, check them out, see how they look, rig them all up on some bass fishing gear, toss them out in this pond right here and try to catch fish. Now, who knows how well these things are gonna hold up? Who knows what kind of action they're gonna have in the water? They may just suck, I have no idea. They may actually work, they may catch some fish. We might catch a big fish out of this pond today. A lot of possibilities, a lot of hopes and dreams are just brewing right now. Now, I'm gonna show you guys things and read the description and everything on Amazon. And if we find any reviews or anything, we might read those too, because there might be some interesting reviews for some penny lures. But let's start off with the top water frog. And that's gonna be this bad boy right here. This is the Majoxin. Majoxin. Artificial soft fishing baits, lures, lifelike frog lures with 2 hooks, topwater ray, frog baits, outdoor fishing tackle. Guys, I've done videos like this in the past, and one of my favorite parts about making these videos are these long descriptions that just make no sense. Like, literally all they had to say was soft body topwater frog. Like, that's it, that's all you have to say. But they went into some crazy detail on that one. As you can see, 1 penny is the cost of the lure, $4.98 for shipping. So basically a $5 frog, which is crazy because this thing does not look that good, but we're gonna see about that. Moving on with another Majoxin lure, we've got a little jiggy jig. Check this guy out right here. It's actually not a bad looking jig. Oh, you guys are gonna love the description on this one. Listen to this crap. Majoxin 1-piece 12-gram spinnerbait, largemouth bass, fish metal bait, sequent beard, pike fishing tackle, rubber jig, soft fishing lure. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. This is not a spinnerbait, by the way. This is not a plastic, what is it, soft plastic? I mean, it's a jig. This is a jig, guys. Majoxin, you guys, your lures might be okay. And I like your prices. I dig your style on prices. But why do we have to make this? Why does that have to be the name? Why does it have to be 18 sentences long? Once again, no reviews on this one, and I'm guessing that's pretty simple because nobody's spending $5 for these lures, because this one's also 1 penny with $4.98 shipping. So this is some pretty expensive stuff here. But finally, the one that I'm most excited about, the Majoxin. Okay, I'm not picking on you guys. Majoxin. If you guys are out there watching, I'm not picking on you. It's just that you guys were the ones that had the penny lures, and that's what I'm using in today's video. We've got a whopper plopper style lure That's right, boys. Unbelievable. Let's see what the label is, because it's probably crazy. Majoxin, 10 centimeter, 13 gram, whopper plopper, top water fishing lure, 3D eyes, plastic artificial bait, hard fishing, plopper, hook, fishing accessories. I mean, I get it. They're trying to like squeeze a bunch of keywords in there. That way it's discoverable on Amazon, but holy moly. So yeah, that thing looks actually pretty good, but a plopper lure, no reviews, by the way. Be the first to review it. I might have to drop some reviews on these things. If they actually do decent, might have to drop them a little, maybe 3 or 4 star review. So yeah, these are the lures right here, boys. Whopper plopper, jig, topwater frog. These are gonna be the guys right here. These are gonna be the stars of the show. Now guys, before we get into this video, make sure you do a couple things for me. If you end up enjoying this type of video, smash that thumbs up button. If it gets enough likes, I will definitely do it again. Maybe we can revamp this challenge in some other way. Get in that comment section, let me know if you've ever seen a cheaper lure. Well, you haven't seen a cheaper lure, but give me a better story of a cheap lure that you've gotten in your life. And finally, if you are new, hit the subscribe button. It's a red button right below the video. Join the LOJO Outdoor fam, the best subscribers on YouTube. Now, let's throw the old chesty GoPro on. I've got 3 rods ready to go, so we're gonna get all 3 of these baits rigged up and ready to hopefully get some bites and catch some fish. Well, forgot our pliers. That's a good way to start. Right off the bat. Ouch, that's a spider lure. What is this even doing on here? This is gonna be my frog rod, a little braid, heavy action rod, and I can't get the spider off. So we're just gonna freaking cut him off with a little skiff knife. Put the old whopper plopper style bait on this little mono combo that I have. This is the $700 combo that Pierce picked out. A lot of you guys were giving me a hard time because I left the label on there saying that I was gonna return it. Boys, y'all must not know me. When I do a challenge like that, I keep that joker. I'm not spending 700 bucks just for a video and to return the item. That's not my style. I suppose it only makes sense to put the little jiggy jig, which actually looks like the best lure, to be completely honest with you. It actually looks like a pretty decent little jig. I'm gonna put that one on a fluoro combo with a heavy rod, and probably put like a Kraken crawl or, you know, something on there to match it, give it a little bit more profile. Now here's the deal. With cheap lures, there's really only 1 of 2 reasons why, well, maybe even 3 reasons why they might be cheap. 1, sometimes the construction of said lure is not very durable and it can tend to fall apart. And that's something we're just gonna have to wait and see after we fish it for a little while. 2, the action of said lure is sometimes weird and thrown off a little bit, which once again, we'll have to wait till we get it in the water. And the 3rd thing is the hooks are normally not very good. Now, just from playing with these things, it's just a tad and, you know, rigging them up and everything, the hooks feel okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually expecting a much worse. Like this jig hook is pretty dang sharp. The whopper plopper hooks are pretty sticky. The frog one I really didn't even mess with too much, to be honest with you. There we go. We have got our rigs rigged up. You guys know what that means. It's time now. It's time to stop messing around. You guys already know your boy Lojo's got the snake boots on. I ain't playing with these dang snakes this summer. I've already almost stepped on 2, so we're not going down that road. Well, we've got to start with the topwater first, right? I mean, the jig's probably the most likely to catch fish, so I really want to throw this whopper plopper, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I want to see the action. You know, I want to see if the action is actually decent or not. First cast with the plopper. Gonna cast it right out in the middle. I just scared 8 ducks out of there. That's cool. Let's see some plopping action here. Yes, it does plop. I see it throwing water and I can hear it going. That's a relief. Can you guys hear the plopping? Oh, it actually looks really good. Now, there's some junk in the water, so this treble hook presentation may not be the juice. It's kind of dirty right in front of me. Wow, that thing's got a pretty good plopping action to it. Wouldn't it be amazing if these things like turn out to be just as good as the real thing? Penny lures. Get out of here. Well, you know what? There's a lot of scum on the water back here on this side of the pond. And that whopper plopper, although it looks good, it's not really coming through it too well. So let's toss the old froggy frog. Let's check the hooks. Well, I don't know about these. These aren't too great. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay. With a frog, I mean, there's not much action that you need. I mean, I can make the frog do whatever I want it to do. I can make it walk the dog, or I can just like straight pop it. Or you can kind of do like a little upwards hop, which I like to do sometimes. We just need to see the hooks on this thing do its thing. Man, how in the world did I not get one bite on this frog? All this scum. Look at all this crap on the water. Unless they're just chilling out deep. One thing about this frog, it does take on water. Like just about every cast, you have to wring it out. Not a huge deal, just something to take into consideration. But an effort to get a bite in this spot. Maybe they're out in the deep water since it's a little warm. By a little warm, it's like 94 degrees. So let's drag this jig around a little bit. And maybe some of the deeper water. Maybe there's a little trench like right here. And I'm sure there's more deeper water out there. Maybe we can get a deep water taker. First bite on the jig, and I yanked it out of his mouth. Gosh, look at it. He had my dang plastic. Must have been a small little guy. Got a bite right out here, right in front of all this. Oh, it just got hit again. Got him at, oh, I had him again. Did you guys hear that? Little jokers have my crawl again. What is happening right now? That time I flipped it back in there and I saw my line just go bow, bow, and it was just taking off. What the heck? Not, you know, it could be a big old bluegill or something too. Bluegills have been known to peck at a soft plastic or two. Dang, that was crazy. Woo, okay, well, our first bites. Not much to show for it, but we did get some bites. Gives me a little bit of hope. Another thing we got to be careful of, that I just kind of remembered as I got snagged on something, is we only have these 3 lures. We don't have backups. So if we were to lose one of these lures, snap off, something like that, we would be done with that lure. No, no, no! We cannot lose our whopper popper, Lojo. Dang it. Dang you. I've got some pretty heavy line on here. Come on, come out. Oh, it came out by the grace of the fish gods. And it sounded like a missile coming at me. If that had hit me, it would have killed me. Oh gosh, we're snagged. Oh no. No, no, no. Not on the one and only lure that we're getting bites on. Gosh darn it. Well, this might be the end of the jig as we know it. Yep, here goes the jig. Wow, what a horrible turn of events. Oh boy, well, we are in a world of trouble now. Now we're stuck with only top water, and every moment that passes by, the sun's coming out more and more, the heat is coming out, and top water bites are just going to be harder and harder to get. All right, day 2 of our little penny lure journey. I got Logan Anderson Fishing joining me today in his little decked out John boat. Maybe we can actually catch a fish today on these 2 penny lures. Did you check them out, Logan?
Yeah, I've seen the frog and the flopper.
What did you think?
Well, the frog is missing the plug to keep all the water out, so that's pretty interesting.
That's why it keeps filling up with water. Dude, the plopper actually has really good action. It's surprising.
What about the hooks though?
Well, we'll have to test the hooks out today with some actual bites. Ooh, there we go. First fish on the plopper. Come on, hooks, hold. That's a decent fish. He's running right at the boat. Oh, come on, Logan. I'm so used to saying, oh, it's a nice fish. Dude, that's a nice fish on the plopper. We don't have a net, do we?
No.
No. Negative. Well, we need these hooks to hold strong because I'm gonna have to boat flip him here in just a minute. Oh boy, all right, Logan, he's gonna be coming at you, buddy.
All right.
He is digging. That was the worst boat flip in the history of the world. Let's go, baby. Shot him straight up in the air. Look at those hooks. They got him though, man.
Yeah.
He's got a mouthful of hook. Yeah. Oh, he's just destroying your deck. He's just tearing holes in your deck. And now he's pinned to the deck by the trebles. Oh my goodness, Logan. We have been grinding this morning for a topwater fish. You little joker, you tried to hook me. That's a nice little fish right there, man. Solid little 2.5. Got a noggin on him. Nice, on the penny plopper. the penny lures from Amazon. I'm not gonna lie to you, Logan, I didn't know if these hooks would hold or not, but they did a fine job. All right, buddy, see ya. Look at him, he wanted to hang out some. It took a little while, but that's fishing, folks. We had to move around, go from spot to spot, find them. We found them. You still hadn't got a bite on your frog yet, have you?
No, I think I'm gonna change up.
Yeah, I should probably keep throwing this because the frog has not been getting bites. No. Yeah, my frog is not the best. It is a penny frog. I wonder how this thing is gonna hold up now that it's gotten eaten. I'm gonna say the hooks held pretty well right there. I mean, throughout the boat flip and throughout the fight, and he was a fighter. Now, I don't know how this lure would have handled a 5-pounder or so. Well, if nothing else today, kids, if we don't catch a single other fish, by God, the penny lures worked. And I'm gonna be proud of that. That's gonna be a fish. What did I say? I called that one. Oh, dude, that's another nice one, man. That's a bigger one than the last one, dude. Stay down, big girl. Come on, hooks, we need you so bad right now. I'm not sure, unless he's like foul hooked. No, that's a bigger one. Just a little bit, come on. God, he's hooked right underneath the chin. Okay, maybe he wasn't bigger. Actually, a little bit smaller. Well, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Okay, don't flop, please. Okay, fish number 2 on the plopper, and by golly, we might be on him now. We might have to go back on Amazon and give this thing a dang 5-star rating, Logan. For a penny, those hooks are sticky, man. They were hard to get out of his face. See you, buddy. Wow. I called that one, did you hear me? Yeah. I was like, that's a fish. I mean, I got that thing way back in there in the shade. And I mean, there literally had to be a fish there. Man, calling your own shot, baby. That feels good. 2 for 2, 2 bites, 2 fish on the penny plopper. Man, it does not get any better than this. Talk about budget fishing, baby. A penny, that's about as good of a budget as you can get. Because I've got some places where I'd love to do it. Oh my gosh! Did you see that, Logan? Yeah. That fish went airborne and somehow completely missed the dang plopper. Oh my goodness. Cast out here in between like 2 trees. Oh, there he is again. He came back for it. Unbelievable. Dude, cast over there, Logan. There might be a bunch of them over there. You got one too? No, tell me we're not doubled up.
I think I do have a pretty good one too.
Like a couple of freaking...
Oh yeah, I got a good one.
Okay, let me go ahead and flip mine in so I can help you if you need. You got a good one?
I think so, yeah. Maybe.
If he's on a heavy rod, it might be a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, Logan. Get him. Oh, mine just came undone. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, mine's over there by you. He's freaking flopping around. Oh, what's going on here? Let me get mine out of the way. All right, number 3 on the plopper. Thanks, buddy. Dude, flip him on in. Oh, look at that donkey right there, dude. Barely hooked. He had a couple in his bottom jaw. That's the biggest one of the day, man. Logan's hooked up. Oh, that's a decent one. Golly. Dude, you have found them out there, bro. Oh, sling him. Don't hook me. Got him. Dude, they're
bigger than the
they're eating it the same way, too. They're like nipping at that back treble hook. Oh, God, he just got off. Get him, Logan. Forget about the bait. Just get him. Y'all definitely got to go check out Logan's video now. He's got freaking tanks on tanks on tanks in there. Oh, there he is. Come on. That felt great. He feels really good, but it's hard to tell. Oh boy, we may be in for a ride here, kids. We're getting pulled around. Talk about a Donkosaurus. I don't know, I hadn't seen him yet. Feels really good. Yeah, he's good. Oh, he's not huge. Stand down, everybody. Sometimes they just explode really big and then they fight really hard. I mean, he's nice, but he's not huge. He's barely hooked. He's nipped at the back of it. Look at him. They just got the back hooks in them. It's crazy. Oh, my biggest one of the day, I think. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know why he's bleeding so bad. That's a nice, another little hefty fish on the plopper. Let's give him a quick rinse. I'm not gonna hold him out of water too long. Beautiful fish, big old head and shoulders on him. Still no real giants, but man, we are freaking doing some work here, Logan. We're tearing your carpet out today. These fish are so feisty. And the thing is, they're not choking the hooks, you know what I mean? They're getting one, the back one in their mouth, and they're slinging the front one around and tearing Logan's carpet up. That's like the third time one's gotten stuck on the carpet. And this plopper's still going. Look at it, man. It's fine. I was really expecting it to get tore up, you know? Yeah. Like to get blown up on and then it just stopped working because it was a penny lure. It has not given up. I'm definitely giving this thing a 5-star review when we get done. I'm going straight to Amazon. Oh God, almost fell out of the boat. And I'm reviewing this thing. 5 stars, baby. Wow, that was pretty exciting there at the end, wasn't it? We got on a nice little topwater bite there at the second half of this video, really. And man, those penny, well, that one penny lure, I was gonna say those penny lures, but it actually only ended up being one of the penny lures that caught fish, obviously. The plopper, the penny plopper, which I may just keep in my collection until the old Guggen squad, until we decide to make a plopper, which hopefully is gonna happen one day. But until we do, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that penny plopper. I will have fond memories of it always. In fact, you know what? We need to, like, I'm literally about to put a review on Amazon on this thing. All right, Mr. Amazon. Hello, Lauren. I need my orders to be pulled up. We've got some business to take care of. Boom, Majoxin, 10, well, you guys know. I already read it. So let's, oh, we gotta get to the product page, actually. Here we go. How do I leave a review here? Because I need to do this. Can I literally not leave a review for this? There's no way. You've got to be able to review anything. What is happening here? Gosh darn it. I want to review it. Add to cart, buy now. Can I literally not review this item? This doesn't even seem possible. It's got 0 reviews. I want to review it. Well, you know what? I can't even find it. I can't even figure out how to review it. So, wow, that was a whole lot of nothing. That was a bunch of talking for absolutely no purpose. Okay, well, I would have reviewed it if I could have. You guys literally just saw, I couldn't even find how to review it. Doesn't matter, guys. We had a load of fun as usual. We found the cheapest lures in the world. Let's just say that, because that is what it is. 1 penny. Okay, I'm talking about just cost, not taxes, not shipping, just straight up the cost of the lure. If you guys can find something better than this to actually be like the world's cheapest lure, then hit me in the comment section with some links or something like that, because I'd love to see it. Big shout out to Logan for helping me finish my fishing day. Didn't have much luck the first half of the day. We lost our jig, which was the only thing we were getting bites on. They did not want the frog or the plopper. Luckily, that second lake out there with Logan, it was a nice little topwater bite, and they just were loving the plopper. But hey, I gotta give the thing credit, okay? We had 4 bites on the plopper. And correct me if I'm wrong, 4 bites on the plopper, hooks held, and we did not lose a single fish, which is just incredible, because cheap lures, you always feel like you're gonna lose a couple fish, at least a couple, because the hooks are not good. But this thing actually held up pretty well. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. If you guys want me to revamp this thing and do it again, there's more penny lures out there. I would love to do it. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will do this video again, but find some newer penny lures, and we'll run this thing back and have some more fun. And as always, guys, if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the LOJO Outdoor fam, the best subscribers on YouTube. But until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. I am getting out of here on to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump, I'm out.